We all know about Habitat for Humanity helping people get into homes, a program that's been around for a while and has been quite successful. But after decades of helping low-income Canadians get into homes, Habitat for Humanity is witnessing a profound change in who it is assisting. The charity is increasingly backstopping mortgage loans for higher income households in yet another sign of how unaffordable Canada has become. And that is for everybody. We hear so much about affordable housing. Well, what does affordable housing mean? No matter how old you are, no matter what end of the socioeconomic ladder that you are on. If the middle class can't get into a home, how are those trying to get into the middle class getting into a home? If there's a crisis, we all know it affects those that are at the lower end more than those that aren't. So any crisis that affects us all always affects a segment of the population greater. But when it's affecting everybody, what happens? Where do you go? And Habitat for Humanity is seeing changes as well. Let's bring in Sean Ferris, CEO of Habitat for Humanity Hamilton, in here now. Sean, thank you for the time. I hope you're doing well.
Very well. Thanks, Scott.
So explain to everybody who may not know how Habitat for Humanity works.
Habitat for Humanity plays in the affordable housing space. So what we do is we build homes in partnership with our future homeowners using volunteers and donations wherever we can. And we have those homes independently appraised, and we set homeowners up with a geared to income, interest-free, and no down payment mortgage. So thereby allowing folks who couldn't save up the down payment or couldn't get a mortgage for a house in Hamilton access to home ownership.
Obviously, we've seen a change post-pandemic. How have you seen that change?
Well, certainly there's lots of need out there for housing. Everything is going up. It's creating pressure all over the place. And myself, I've had to replace a roof and a furnace and those things, they're affected by inflation as well, right? So lots of pressure in terms of getting into home ownership, lots of pressure around maintaining and staying in your home as well.
With the housing shortage, obviously these issues have increased. How do you balance who you take on, who you can help here?
Yeah, it's a tough question. We would love to serve everybody, but not everybody is a fit for home ownership. Not everybody is a fit for Habitat. And so what we try to do is take people in on a first come, first serve basis and do our best to serve the folks that we think can be successful in our program. And then we expand our service offerings as well, which is really encouraging. We have a partnership with City Housing where we're taking vacant units and bringing them back online. We're doing repairs and other things to help out homeowners who may be in need as well.
So this niche that you first started, you're seeing grow quite a bit.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a benefit to the community, and if we can make it fit within our mission and vision, then we're going to go after it.
As you mentioned, Habitat for Humanity is a fit for certain people, not for everybody. However, Sean, considering what you've seen in the shortage that we're in and the crisis that we're in, I mean, people are living in tents in small towns, big towns, cities, whatever, right the way across the land. Is there a solution you can see with the formula you're using or that others are using that can really help this? Because it seems that here's a grassroots situation that's working, yet it appears governments can't seem to get this happening.
Yeah, it's a challenging problem. At Habitat, we say that everyone deserves a safe and decent place to live. There's no one solution. Habitat is one small part, but Habitat's part of the Hamilton is Home collective of affordable housing providers that span a range of housing, supportive housing, rental housing, and other services. So it's not just one organization or one entity. We all have to pull together to find solutions, be innovative, and make sure that we can give people the shelter that they need.
What is encouraging here, Sean, is that you say you're working with others, whether it's city organizations or whatever, to try to get out of these silos and get everybody working together.
Absolutely. Partnership's the key word.
Where do you see this going? Is this going to continue to grow? How can I understand your housing projects are currently full? You're doing as much as you possibly can. What's the future here?
Well, we want to continue to expand and grow our service offerings. We're talking to developers and looking at innovative ways of having access to affordable housing. There's other initiatives that may come forth from the city. For example, Engage Hamilton is doing some investigation around inclusionary zoning, which could provide some more affordable housing options. And we've got great community partners who are stepping up and looking at this as a real problem that needs some attention. So, as we all band together, and put more attention on this, it creates opportunities for us to find more solutions.
With this crisis now being right in front of the public, is that going to lead to more solutions? Are you confident we can work together and get at least something accomplished?
Well, we're always going to have to work at it. I mean, I don't think it's going to be something that will be solved and then we can just focus on something else.
Yeah,
Housing will
yeah.
always be requiring of our focus, and it's great that it is at the forefront and everyone's talking about it because that's how we get the dollars, that's how we get the attention. At Habitat, that's how we get the volunteers and the donations. So super important that we keep it at the forefront because it's important for all of us.
Sean Ferris with us, CEO of Habitat for Humanity, seeing a different clientele coming in to visit Habitat for Humanity, really similar to the stories we're hearing at food banks. Sean, thank you so much for the time. Good luck.
Thanks, Scott.